Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Teo. We're going to be playing some Genshin Impact today. There we go. Sorry, I had an echo. I had to fix that. Hey Lainey. Hey Mecca. Hey M4. It's great to see you guys. We just finished Sumeru. Which by that I mean now I have to go listen to them talk for a while. So we're going to go do that. Because that's what all of these quests amount to. Intensely stares at you. Why, what's up? What's going on, chat? Oh, fun story, in quotation marks, I guess. I ordered pizza an hour ago. And about 10 minutes ago, I was like, man, where the heck is my food? I need to eat before stream. So I'm not eating on stream, because I hate that. And then, I checked it out, and it was not, in fact, a delivery, but it was carry-out. So now I have a friend going to pick that up for me, which is very nice of them.
Looks like you're awake.
But I planned an hour ahead, and I still have to eat on stream, and I hate eating on stream because I feel bad.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste.
Yeah, wait, what is going... What the heck are you guys talking about?
So we can eat something yummy.
What was that, baklava?
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Oh,
why'd you give us dessert for breakfast? Because it's Why would you look a gift baklava in the mouth, dude? What? Baklava for breakfast sounds fantastic.
Oh,
you hate sweet things in the morning. What? Like waffles with syrup, pancakes, French toast? You don't like any of that? I guess really all of those things are just a bread with syrup on it. So you don't like syrup in the morning? That's kind of surprising. Wait, you don't even like fruit or whipped cream and stuff on things?
It's in 2 days.
I don't have much of a sweet tooth myself.
I also heard that you've become heroes here
but morning time has nothing to do with it.
That's amazing. Everyone's
like I don't like really sweet
things.
things.
Need to be modest.
But it's not like about breakfast or whatever.
To have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
You don't do syrup on pancakes or waffles, just apple jam instead because it's less sweet.
Good
There's
morning.
An example of breakfast for you.
How do you feel today?
Apple jam sounds pretty good on a pancake or a waffle. M4, what is your beef with Lady
I'm
today?
recovering
What's
well.
going on?
Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Alizar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
What?
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual
nothing
effects.
But crackers, eggs,
the
and
withering
water.
is one
Pancakes
example.
Are best breakfast.
Though it won't spread
You did
anymore.
what?
The existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will...
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his
Don't make
back.
pancakes out of crackers, you freaking gremlin.
This news is hardly new.
You got offline, or they got offline and keep on
Huh?
procrastinating the showcase.
You mean he was already
Oh,
here?
jeez.
Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once.
Waffles
but
are
he was
equal to
afraid of
pancakes?
disturbing you while you were resting.
I disagree. I think waffles
He
are
just
better.
asked me a few questions and left.
And you
Yeah, that
probably
does sound
already know
desperate.
About the celebration feast.
You joined me while me and Mecca
Celebration
were trying to
feast.
find a domain.
No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh?
Oh, jeez.
But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't
Waffles
know
have
about
better
it either.
texture, in your opinion? Yeah, I agree.
Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
I'm so glad you guys hang out
Kale has
outside of
taken
stream
over
and,
some
like,
of my tasks
everybody,
these days.
you know what I mean? I'm glad that we're
I
building a
don't think
community
she'll
of
have
people
time
that
for
get
it.
along and do
Not
stuff
to
together,
mention
you
me.
know? I think it's really cool.
You see, some VIPs have come to the
I love
forest
that you
recently.
guys, like, want to hang out with me.
VIP?
I'm not sure why you want to hang out with me. I'm kind of the worst, but you know.
Well, technically speaking, they are former
You
VIPs.
blended crackers.
The sages involved in
eggs,
recent incidents have
and
begun their
water.
training in the Avidia forest, and
honey, no.
the people they had previously imprisoned have
You have
all
a
been
picture of the
released.
result, and I'm sure it looks exactly like what I'm expecting it to
Yes,
look like.
he's a little weak, but
Oof.
he isn't injured, and his
Big
condition is
oof
stable.
there, buddy.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy,
You're southern,
has
that's
decided
awful.
to
I'm
spare
southern, that's
Azar and the
awful.
other wrongdoers.
Jeez.
When they
That's
learned
horrible,
that Lesser
dog.
Lord
What the-
Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked. at
Speaking of
first,
southern, you
but
guys ever had Waffle
also
House?
became happy, feeling that the
I was just
sacred
talking
light
about Waffle
guiding
House.
them on the path of
Best
discovering
breakfast
wisdom
place.
had begun to shine once
But
again. As a result,
might I add
work
the
has
condition.
increased for the forest
It's the
rangers.
best breakfast place
That sounds
to
really
eat at 4 in the morning.
exhausting.
Oh my gosh, I love Waffle House.
There is
Middle of the
nothing
night.
we can do.
You've never had
really.
Waffle House? Oh
But
man.
that's another topic.
It's
Back
so
to the
good,
matter
dude.
at hand. Are you two planning
Love
to head
Waffle
out?
House. It does not exist
need a
very far
reservation
north.
to
It's
head
mostly
out.
a southern place.
Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You.
Yay! Will do!
You'd rather have biscuits and gravy for breakfast. They might be an addiction. Oh wait, they might be addicted to pancakes, or you might be addicted to biscuits and gravy. Your state doesn't have a Waffle House? Sadness, dude. Mine either. My closest one is like 6 hours away in a different state. But back home, we had a bunch of them. Biscuits and honey is really good. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh man. Popeye's biscuits, a little bit of honey on there. Oh. The best thing at a chicken place is Popeye's biscuits with honey. You're a bit addicted to gravy and biscuits? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, who isn't? Anybody who isn't hasn't had them, you know? Like, oh, so good. I love biscuits. What the heck? I thought there'd be underneath to that. Opinion on Bojangles? That's interesting. I don't know. I've had Bojangles only a couple of times. They're pretty good, actually. I think they're close to my opinion on Popeyes, maybe a little lesser, because I've had Popeyes more often. Oh yeah, great after-school snack for sure. I will say Bojangles biscuits are really good. Where the heck is the... It's beneath the academia? What the... I do not understand Sumeru's architecture very well. They have good stuff and bad stuff like every place. Yeah, you're right. We used to get the Bowberry biscuits a lot. The place where Nilu dances? Yeah, but I don't know how to find that place. I'm in a constant state of being lost in this game, yo. So Bojangles is a
There won't
restaurant.
be any
It's a chicken
problems if the feast
place.
starts at that
If you've
time.
ever been to a Popeyes,
Everything
it's
has
a lot
already
like
been
Popeyes.
prepared.
Mr. Zubair.
Way better than
I
KFC.
finished telling things up here.
Maybe a notch
Well,
lower than
except
Popeyes.
for
They're
the
about the
guests.
same as Popeyes, as far as their
Is a
chicken
simple
goes.
reply
But they have
really
biscuits that
that
are
much to
next
ask
level,
of our
super
guests?
good.
It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be
What
fine.
kind of pizza do I want?
Besides,
Oh,
it never
hey,
hurts to
my
get things
pizza
ready in
delivery person
advance.
is here with my pizza. Thanks, Wolf.
I was thinking the
A
same
slice
thing.
of both, please, and a
The
cup
feast
of,
will be
of
held
the soda that you
sooner,
got with
right?
it, please.
Hey, Nilu!
You got lonely exploring earlier, and you're
Traveler,
utter shock.
hi, Anne.
No way.
We got your letters, so here we are!
But yeah,
You're the
a slice of
best.
each and some soda,
The other
please.
guests haven't even
Thank
replied
you.
yet. Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
All we got here in Boston
Yeah.
is Boston
I had
Market,
someone
Popeyes, and
deliver letters
Jollibee.
to all of our guests.
I've never been to a Jollibee. I've
But
always
maybe
kind of wanted to go
everyone
to
is still
one.
busy with other
Boston
things.
Market. I don't know that one.
Look, I
Is
get
that any
it.
good?
Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now.
You guys didn't get my
Even if
soda?
your friends are important figures, they
Bruh.
shouldn't just ignore your request like this.
I bought a
Nilu is
2-liter
Sumeru's
Pepsi.
number one celebrity after all.
This pizza order is a disaster. You've never even seen a Jollibee? I've never seen it either.
You have no
Should
idea
you go
how
back? Are you
happy I
okay
am to
with
talk to
going
people
back?
with good
I would
taste.
call
If you
Papa
consider
John's on your
enjoying
way
these
back and be like,
pizzas
hey,
as
you
a
guys
good
didn't do
taste,
this thing,
then
and see if they'll give you
everybody
something for
has good
free.
taste.
But yes, I would go
Because
back if I were you.
thinks everybody will love
Because
her
it was like a
performance.
$3 2-liter, and I feel so
That's
bad.
right.
Are you
We
sure?
all think
feel
she's
so
amazing
bad.
too. Nilu is an absolute
This part of the
favorite
quest
among
is so
those of
wholesome.
us
Oh,
who
sorry, I'm not
frequent the
paying
Grand
attention to it.
Bazaar.
I'm hungry.
For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
Best pizza place?
Master
Ooh,
Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time.
that's a good question.
I think these two may win.
I grew up on Papa John's.
Nonsense. It is not
I
for
really
us
like
to
it.
determine the value
I don't
of an
like it
audience.
as much as I used to.
But
They changed the
indeed, we
ingredients and
could
recipes
try
a lot,
giving
I think,
gifts to people
'cause it
with
tastes different than it
particularly
used
good
to.
taste. I
And
heard
these days I've been
Ooh,
having a lot
good
of
idea.
Domino's, and I like
I
Domino's a lot.
wonder where we can find one.
Those are definitely at the top, though.
You guys are so funny.
Around here, Pizza Hut and Little
There's really
Caesars are the
no
worst
need for
places to
that.
go.
I'm satisfied
Pizza Hut and Little
just being
Caesars are the
able to
worst
perform
places to
here.
go in most.
There's always a
Like,
lot
almost
going
every
on at
case.
the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, and that's why I love
Wait, you
it
think the
here.
best pizza is Little Caesars?
Traveler and Paimon, could you help
That's
confirm
a
if the
take.
letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone. Yeah, we can also check
You're allergic to Little Caesars because the recipes?
going
Oof.
now.
Thanks. I'm just...
It's okay. I just. You didn't say you got soda.
Well, I know, but I thought they would just hand it to
They
you.
didn't.
Why? I love you. Thank you.
Too. Also, they wouldn't give us the receipt because the machine wasn't working, so it's a 50-50 shot. Anyway.
I'll send you a screenshot of my order.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Surprisingly, around there,
When I wrote
Domino's is
the
the best.
letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormuz.
You like their thin slices and
And our
breadsticks?
Hatham was at
Okay,
the
I could.
Academia.
See, here's the thing.
As for Saito,
Little Caesars hot and ready
we've
pizzas
only
are
heard
bad.
that he appears at
Little
the Academia
Caesars,
from time
like,
to time.
order,
I'm
like,
not too sure
you
about
order them and
Ramon's
they make them on the spot.
whereabouts.
Those ones, those
My
are good.
guess is that he's with Dia.
Finch is, in fact, a plebeian
Junior's
and
on.
will eat any
I
food you
just
put
hope
in
she's
front of
feeling
them.
better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting a screenshot of my pizza order so I can get my soda I paid for.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
How dare. Stuffed crust is amazing. Facts. Yeah, that's just a truth of life. Alright. I've sent to you in Facebook Messenger the thing, specifically to TeyoPlays, obviously. I did not text all of you my pizza order. Oh, now I have to go all the way back to the Academia that I was just at. You went to the most of the northern states and it didn't exist. Wait. Little Caesars doesn't do hot and ready where you live? What? Stuffed crust is an occasional thing for you. I mean, me too, but only because it's more expensive. But it's the best. What a way to dox yourself. What do you mean? Up north? That's not that doxed. That's just like half of the country. Like, that's not narrowed down at all. Mecca's wild for pizza choices. Oh yeah? What do you get? He bought a 28-inch slice of pizza? Hey, yo, what? Oh, sending everyone your pizza order would be a really weird way to dox yourself? That would be so funny.
Them anywhere.
Alright guys, this is the address of the pizza place in town. Have fun with that. The corner crust gives us the best pizza and the largest pizza. Oh yeah?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the house of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was
Okay,
just here asking about
slice.
him.
One
You
slice should not be the
wouldn't
size of your table.
believe how terrible their
Can we
relationship
talk about the
is.
way this,
And
like
now
this
you two are
spelling
here.
of Jeff?
Don't tell me everyone's
What are
here
your guys'
looking for
opinions on
gossip
that?
about the
Does
sage.
that bother
No
you?
way. We're strictly here on business.
Because I feel bad that it bothers
I
me.
see. Sorry,
Because it's
I
just a
thought
way
maybe
people
everyone's
spell
as
names, you
interested
know what I
in
mean? Like,
news
it's
about the
normal. It's
sages as
been
I
a
am.
name spelling for a long time. But I hate it. So much story yapping. Yeah, who needs to listen to any of that? No, I need my other hand to play this game. Instrument. Oh my gosh. That's absurd. It would be fine if Jeff didn't exist. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That spelling of Jeff is dumb in a world where the correct spelling of Jeff exists.
Right?
You can put a picture in the Discord if you want.
Oh, he's over there.
Picture of what?
It
Oh,
looks
of the
like he might
pizza?
not have time for
Is
us.
it like crazy
Put down
big?
that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Hey!
This is not just
It's
some
Howl
worthless
from
book.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Yes, I would like to see a
Just
picture
put
of
it
that.
aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew?
Howl.
You're the scribe, not me.
You put it in the meme
So
section
just
after
tell me
stream.
what
Bet.
you know already.
I'll take a look.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand
These
my
dudes are giving me the
personality.
strongest, like, Mean Girls vibes ever.
What was your first clue?
Like...
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Wait, what?
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new
Wait, they
low, I
live
see.
together?
Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
I love these two.
Having a fight?
I love this.
Forget
They're also
what's going on
shipped?
with
Oh
the
yeah,
academia.
I ship it
Haven't
too.
you been busy with your
Ah yes,
construction
roommates,
project?
yeah.
When are you
Roommates,
going to build
nothing
yourself
more.
a mansion?
Yeah, well,
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
I like this.
So,
And they were
what
roommates.
great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Ooh, get wrecked.
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
He doesn't even know.
While you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Oh my gosh, I love
Look.
Kaveh.
All you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
You got the Pepsi? Huzzah! Thank
What
you.
nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though.
Opinion
on
on
the
his
other
kit
hand.
on Kaveh?
You know
I've
what?
not.
I'll ask
I don't know
around.
anything about
I'm
Kaveh.
sure someone knows what's going on here.
I know he's a Claymore
You're dead
user,
if I find out you're lying.
and I
to
know
me.
he's Dendro, and I know he's a femboy. But that's all I know about his kit. Not that being a femboy is a part of his kit. This feels like doesn't know anything he needs to know. Yeah, I like him a lot though, like his character. So far, all I saw was him fighting with his boyfriend. I mean roommate.
It's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Al Haytham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already
Wait.
the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6
All
great
of
sages
them
were possessed by their desire for
Are
power
sent
and
to
attempted to create
the
a new
forest
god.
to just work in the woods
In
with
order to
Kainari?
pull
That's
it off,
hysterical.
they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages.
You hate
To
how all the
imagine such
Sumeru
things
4-star
could take
character
place in
wise
the
they never get any
academia.
screen time and it's sad.
Yeah.
5
you're
stars
right.
only. Oh man.
Huh. Feels kind of
I'm
strange
trying to think
to
of
hear them called
Sumeru
bad for all
4
this
stars.
time. But then again, the
There's
6th grade schools
Candace
sounded pretty
and
impressive too.
what's this bucket? We
Yes,
just saw Kaveh.
at least
but I
that's how
really
they're
can't remember
supposed to
any other
sound.
ones.
It's sad
You're not
that
trying
when
to clutch
the
up Zhao
academia
because
was
he's
first
fun and
founded,
Macalossus
the
50-50.
Dendro Archon herself
You got this,
established
dude.
the
You got
6 great
this.
schools,
You
each
should never
representing
meet a
one of the
character in a
6
hangout
different
event.
types of wisdom.
Yeah. I
Numerous
agree.
Darshans have sprung up and
But
faded.
also, there's like
Only
100
the
of them
6
now, so it's
Darshans,
really hard
attaching
not
themselves
to.
to the
You
6th
know?
grade schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia.
Imagine how much more talking there would
Now,
be if we had
the
to meet
6
every
Darshans
character
are nearly
organically.
synonymous with the 6th grade schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6th grade sages. Among the 6th grade sages, there is one central leader,
Layla
the
and Farazan
Grand
were shot to the
Sage.
side. Oh man, I like those
Unfortunately,
characters.
only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain
The
now.
Sleepy Girl has as much voice lines
They were
as Hydro
imprisoned for
Dragon,
opposing
and you don't know
Azar,
how.
and were only
Wait,
rescued after
she has as many
Azar's
voice lines as
downfall.
Nouvelette?
So
What
who's
the?
managing things in the other 4
When you first
schools now?
started, you thought
Do they need to find someone new?
Sarah had a hangout?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected
That's
based
insane,
on a
dude.
strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that.
You think they could have cut
You didn't
talking
let me
to
finish my
add
sentence.
more characters, but then
The person in
maybe the
charge
same
of
amount of
personnel
talking,
affairs
but with
nominated
just
me to
different
be the
people,
Grand Sage
and
in
it would be
place of
harder to
Azar,
make it a more
and help
cohesive
Lesser Lord
story.
Kusanali
And
manage
knowing
the
Horioverse,
academia.
that would just mean
But
more talking.
I
you know?
refused.
You meet the 5-star Pyro Sword user in disguise of a 4-star to hang out.
Can't you be a little more
Who's the
ambitious?
5-star Pyro Sword
I'm
user?
not even interested in being one of the 6th grade sages.
I literally can't think
Like
of
I
any
said
5-star
before,
Pyro Sword users.
I don't like being a leader.
Then, oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got a good
So are
point.
you busy these days trying to find others
It would
to
be
take
more
the
interesting, you think? Yeah, I suppose.
That's
But
not my
anything to
job
cut
either.
back on talking,
I'm
that's
only
what I want.
responsible for handling important affairs within the
I'd be okay if they
academia
didn't
before-
introduce any
And the
characters.
first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like
Yeah,
friends?
I know there's only one Pyro Sword user.
Paimon
I was
doesn't
taking
know.
the 5-star
That's what
thing
Paimon does
literally.
too.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for, which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's
You
happened
are my
recently
hero.
must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Sumeru is boring as hell. Trust me, Fontaine is better. Sumeru is boring as hell, in my
Such is the
opinion.
work
I know a
of
lot
the
of people
Academia
like it.
Scribe.
Alhaitham is the definition of lazy, and he hates
Since
soup.
you
He
and
hates
Claire
soup?
Remember to attend the
Who
celebration
hates
feast
soup?
in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
What? I'm also the definition of lazy, so I can't fault him too much for that. But who hates soup, dude? What the heck? The reason is he can't eat it while reading. You can put it in a cup and drink it. Like miso soup in a cup, that's like a super normal thing. You enjoyed Fontaine a lot. The new mechanics exclusive to Fontaine, the characters better written, the story's better written, etc. Wow. That's a pretty strong take. I have gone to Fontaine enough to know about the swimming thing, and I hate it. I hate the underwater stuff in Fontaine. So far, I've only played a little bit. The only downside is the massive yap session. Sans, why are you in the soup aisle when you're buying
This is
clothes?
poor
Papyrus,
Arnos.
F you!
Now where could
Is that Paimon I hear?
Hey, it's Charizard.
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Charizard! It's been so long since
I love that meme so much too. It's the best. You don't like Fontaine
doing
swimming?
well.
Me either, dude. It's
I can
horrible.
go as far as saying I have
I do
never
like,
been happier in my entire life. I don't know
The
if you've heard, but Elazar
extra
is
stamina
completely
for normal
disappeared,
swimming in
and all the
Fontaine,
patients have recovered.
but I hate
You kidding?
the
Knowing them and the
underwater
connections
stuff.
they've got,
You
I'm
love
sure
the swimming;
they've
it's so
heard
much
about
fun. I mean, to each their own. But I can't.
That's
It's the
My lady
same
is
thing you
feeling
thought
better
when you
now,
first heard Soup.
so I'm
Yeah.
accompanying her for a walk.
I always think of
Why do you
good
still
soup.
call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used
Pretty
to calling you
mermaid
my
time.
lady. Old
As a
habits die
mobile
hard.
player, it's a pain.
Resignation?
As a
You mean you're
computer
quitting?
player, I don't like it.
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered.
The
It's time
swimming
for me
and
to
just
get back
swimming
out there and
around is
chase
excellent,
that
but doing
horizon.
puzzles and especially combat's horrible.
do?
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
bodyguard
The underwater
I want to
combat
take
makes
a
me want to
risky
cry.
job
It's the
and
worst.
put my body to the
You
test
think it's better
again.
on mobile? What?
But
Nothing's
we
better
literally
on
just
mobile.
finished one of the most dangerous jobs
That's not
ever.
true. Fishing
Are
is
you
better
getting
on
bored
mobile.
already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that
Having a
plan
turn,
with you,
move, and
I
use
wouldn't have
attacks
come up
all
with
at
this
once
idea.
with only 2 fingers is copious.
I guess I still
Lots
get
of different
fired up
opinions.
by
Yeah,
that feeling
yeah,
of
that's a good
going all
sign.
out in a fight.
Being used to games that
It
are
made
very
me realize
disorienting in the
that
first
I'm
place, you
still
might
a
just be used to
mercenary
it.
through
Yeah,
and
like
through.
what? What games? Hey, Matt, great to see you.
Life is short, and I'm
Used to
happy
playing
that I got to be
Sky,
a
so
part of
learning
that
to fly
operation.
wasn't very different.
But the whole thing also made me
Fishing is
realize
actually
that there are still
overhated. Yes,
many
it's boring. It's
problems
not
in
that bad.
Sumeru.
Yeah, but boring
And as
is
a desert
bad because
dweller,
the whole
I'm
point
still not completely
of a
ready to
game
settle down on
is
this
to be
side of the wall.
entertaining. That's the
Well,
whole thing.
I remember a
you know?
friend had someone bring you a message.
In space
You
games.
mean I'll hate them?
So you get very
I didn't
disorienting.
expect
Also,
him
you
to
don't
still remember
the names.
that.
Oh, fair enough.
I thought he was joking.
Great to see you, Matt.
We just came
You're now
from
trying to get
talking about
Zhao. If
Ethan
you
at
get
the
him, it's game
academia.
over for you, Matt.
Did he
But
tell
everyone's
you that he
complaining about how
suggested that
bad
I
it
come
is. You
work
didn't
at the
find it bad,
academia?
I don't know. I don't like the swimming. I really dislike it.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and I'll hate them told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia. But only if I wanted to.
The confusion about last stream. What confusion?
Whoa.
I don't even
can't
remember
see
last
you
stream.
being anything
I don't remember
other than
anything
a
that's happened in the
mercenary.
past 24 hours. My memory's the worst.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as
Yeah,
a
I have the
Ugh,
worst memory in
forget
the world.
about it.
Don't even worry
Last 10
about it.
seconds in there.
I won't remember what we're
I'll
talking
hate them
about in 2
probably
minutes.
just like the way I worked and knew I'm
About
good in
the
a
gold?
fight. So he suggested I find some
Oh,
work
buy
in the
gold?
academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the
no,
offer,
you could, dude.
Sino might actually agree
Wish
and
at
let you
Adepti
become a
Temple.
Matra. Because
Wish
you're
at Adepti
super
Temple.
amazing.
There's an Adepti Temple.
The Matra have all the talent they need
Okay.
as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
You're the same
In
way.
fact,
Oh, about bad
I
memory?
chose this
Yeah.
job from the very start
Yeah,
because I
where the
knew
heck
it'd be
is
right
that?
up my alley.
Even
didn't
if
complete
being
it
a
yet.
mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
Huh.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later.
Also,
If anything, being your bodyguard
did
has
you
been
do
unfamiliar
Zhao's story
territory.
I don't
No?
want to see you go.
I'm
I
glad
hate
to
it.
hear you say
I
that.
hate story quests.
Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like whenever
Story
once
quests
the whole
and
Dendro
hangouts are
Archon
my-
thing is
well, two of my
settled,
least favorite
everything in
things in this game.
Sumeru will take a turn. But a
You've
peaceful
only done 3
society will
5-star character
probably
story
mean
quests.
less demand
Usually
for
do them for
mercenaries
me.
like
Yeah, I know.
me.
Thank you, babe.
Before long, we'll be a dying breed.
He has the worst one.
I'd better
You think
get to
Zhao
work
is the
while I
worst
still
story
can.
quest?
Huh?
But Jean's story quest is literally doing her chores.
Well, no.
You forced
not
Mecha
yet,
to
at
do 2
least.
of them.
I promised my lady I'd stick around until next.
So, have you been in Port Ormos
Too short and
this
too
entire
boring.
time?
Hmm.
We were wondering if you had received a
Interesting.
letter from Nilu.
Are you referring to
Oh,
Zhao as a
did
person or his
Nilu
story
write to us?
quest?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the
Because
letter.
those
Huh.
words could
It was
also
probably sent to the
describe
inn that we're staying at.
Zhao's being
My lady has been very energetic.
too short
lately.
and too boring.
Keeps taking me on hikes.
Worst
staying out
written,
even
yes,
into the
but
night.
you gotta play as him
By
for
the
a
time
long
we get
time.
back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right.
You laughed at
They
that,
tend
but
to
no,
work
actually
quite
like
early
his
in the
character,
morning,
but his story
so
quest is pretty
the
bad.
old
Yeah,
man and-
alright, fair
So
enough.
what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is
Zhao's
the
character's
assistant.
not that bad, but
I bet
I
the
do
letter's at
find
the
him to be
reception
boring
desk.
because the
I'll go
concept
check
of the
later.
like
No wonder there wasn't a reply.
I'm an emo
You
guy
never
with an
received
emo
the letter.
voice, and
Good
I'm
thing Nilu asked us
like,
to come and check on that.
like I've never liked that kind of character very
Sorry
much
to make you
because
two come all the way out here.
it's overdone,
It
it's
must be
unoriginal,
something important
and
when
it's
you need to
not
specifically
entertaining.
write to us
You know
like
what I
that.
mean?
Yes.
The best story
She
quest
said
is
they
the
were
fire
preparing a
cat you're
victory
talking.
feast
Oh,
for
is
Grand
Dia?
Bazaar, and we'll also
Really?
be celebrating Sino's reinstatement.
It's very
as
much the
General
English voice
Mahamatra.
actor, though. That's
She was
fair.
hoping you could come.
I don't know. His personality
sure
kind
to
of fits it
attend.
too, like the way he
The other
interacts.
ones, he's a lot less
Count
sure of
me in too.
himself and more
But
soft.
is there some
Yeah,
sort of dress
fair
code
enough.
or anything for
You
the
find it
feast?
funny the moment
Can I
you
just
join last
show up
stream,
looking like this?
you're already sitting. Yeah, you were losing it, dude.
I don't think she'll
I
be
do
too
remember
picky about
that.
If anything,
That and also
I think she
Lenny.
wants to see
Okay.
us as our most natural selves.
Matt has been grinding for
All
me
right,
for like
then
2
this
weeks.
is
You
how I'll
already
show
have a
up.
2-piece set, and you don't have a
feast will
Xiao,
be
set,
held in 2
a
days,
Xiao
so
yet.
don't forget.
Ooh, good luck with that. You
Sure.
think the best story is catchings?
Thank you so much.
That
for letting us
emoji
know.
makes me
We'll see you
suspicious.
there.
What?
By the way,
Why do you say that?
do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally, no one knows his
You
whereabouts.
just did Raiden's first one for Teo. You do the talking ones and recap. Thanks.
But
Thanks
last
again.
time we met, he mentioned that he had something
She
to do
doesn't
in
have
our
one, and I
village.
don't have
You can
her.
try
I
your
want to
luck there.
cry. Oh no.
As for Raman, your guess is as good as
Sag.
mine. I only remember he said that
Man,
don't mention it. You'd better get
My
going.
roommate today was doing
On to our
what's her
next
name?
stop.
Ganyu's story quest, and that one looks really cool. Only because I saw the end of it while she was doing a bunch of fighting, and he got to test Ganyu out, and I would kind of like to test Ganyu out. But that's really it. Yeah, actually, do you guys want to do any story quests today? We could go do the second half of Raiden, which apparently is a lot more entertaining than the first. You want to play as Ganyu? Wait. What's with the all caps? What's going on? Yeah, I'd love to test Ganyu. Ganyu's cool. The main reason I want to test Ganyu out is because I really want to do a cryo team, and I want Shinra, and I want to try to see if I would like Ganyu's gameplay, because I need other good cryo characters for a Shinra team. Is it bad? I don't know. It's like classic Archer stuff, you know.
It's been
That's
a
not
while
that bad.
since we last visited Aru Village.
Also, every time I glide into a cutscene now, I think to myself, no, my character's gonna die, and then I go, I don't care, it's not the Nuzlocke account. Good damage, but boring playstyle. I don't mind that. It's
brings
stale
you
at
here?
times. Okay. I'll try it. I would like to try her out.
To let us leave, so now we're out and about
Because, like,
again.
It seems Gandharva's
emphasize on the
medical
very-
treatment is still as good as ever.
and it seems to
And
be a
Denali is
Zhenyan
recovering well,
glitch. Wait,
too.
what do you mean a Zhenyan glitch?
That's good to hear.
Oh, the falling to your death? Yeah, for
What
real,
happened to
dude.
him
So
when he lost
dumb.
consciousness, right?
Literally every time I would glide into a cutscene with Zhenyan,
You're
she'd
welcome.
die.
Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kal...
Why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to
much
see
talking.
them.
Yeah, for real,
But
dude.
you know one of the people
So-
I'm meeting as well.
Well, at least I have you guys to talk to while I suffer
King
through this
Desperat's
story.
blessing. My friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Sumeru is the worst nation. Change your mind. No.
Oh.
So far, I agree with you.
No.
But I have not done anything in Fontaine.
Well,
Honestly,
Don't worry.
none of the nations
These are
stuck out to me as
friends.
being that
need to
cool
be
or
so
interesting or good.
I
Besides
see.
Inazuma. And I know a lot of people don't like Inazuma that much.
I'm doing
The
well.
characters in Leeway are
Many
dope.
good
The
things have
scenery
happened
of
recently.
Leeway is pretty cool.
Same here.
Everything else in
Really,
Leeway
I
is
feel
kind
that
of
my whole
mid.
life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Mondstadt,
oh, tell us
it's
everything.
kind of mid
Yeah.
in general, in my
You
opinion.
go ahead.
All right. Well,
Specifically, the
I
desert
suppose I
square is
should
the worst.
start by
You
saying
finished the desert square quest.
decided to
Holy
leave
F,
the
that's the longest thing
academia.
ever. Really?
What?
You forgot about all the talking, which
It's
is not a
that
great
I've
sign.
given up on being a scholar.
It carries no impact.
Instead,
Yep, I know.
you could say
I
I
know.
found a new identity.
Hey, if you guys want, say
I
the
will
word,
no
and I'll
longer
speed
pursue
run through
research
this.
like a typical scholar, but I have not
Fun
completely
fact, you
given
don't
up
actually
on my
need to touch the
relationship
desert.
to
Good, I
knowledge
won't.
either.
Never. It's not going to happen, buddy.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, story
now.
time. Skipped out on 2 surgeries, and you're 5 years
What do
late
you
as soon as you
mean?
get them.
I
What
plan
kind of
to leave the
surgeries do you
academia
need?
and
Speed
return
run?
to
None of this
teach
is
here
important?
in the desert.
Consider it done.
Wow.
Sataria, she can't teach everyone.
Goodbye, ramen noodle. Goodbye, Sataria.
Oh, please.
Goodbye, nippleless Yami
Sataria's
Yugi.
idea
I'll
won't
never
bring
see
much
any
good.
of you again.
As you know,
You
all
vote yes
knowledge
to
is
speedrun
under their
dialogue until you see
surveillance and
Nahida again.
control.
Deal.
But what I heard at that
In
time
her
has
chamber?
been haunting my
She has a
heart.
chamber?
As if there were
Listen to the party
Sataria,
part. There's a party
you tread
part?
a treacherous Sataria. What? These words sparked some. I gathered up the curtain.
Azar has received
You like the
much
party at the
needed
Grand Bazaar?
punishment.
Alright, well,
Sign up
yeah,
helped me.
whatever.
My
I'm
plan
down.
was able to go
Somewhere in your
see-
collarbone and your neck.
Aside from that, I also have.
Lester
Buddy,
Lord
what?
Kusanali has- I applied for a few badges.
That's exactly.
If it's
Apart from
important,
this, we
go
must
do
be
it.
persistent about-
This is the first
Oh, the
time.
celebration
Remember
feast,
these
right?
words.
Ah, Cusco's
Here
feast, the
lies
feast of
our
Cusco.
faithful priest. I hope
Also,
people with
I noticed your hashtag swirl out. Good to know.
A celebration feast
It's wholesome. Alright, we'll check it out. I'll take I won't just take your word for it, M4. We'll go look at it.
It's the first I've.
Tainari was right. She really.
It's rare to see that kind of.
No, not really.
Well,
I'm afraid I won't be able to.
Nah, you'll live.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
jeez.
for
Come
how
on,
you
man.
and the art. Please keep dancing.
You ain't paying them hospital bills. Well, yeah.
Got it.
Gojo reference. Nah, I'd win. Me versus my horrible collarbone surgery. Nah, I'd win. I hate that it makes you wait for 2 days straight. Like, that's so pointless. Which, it occurs to me, because I have to wait for 2 days, I actually have to wait for 3 days, because it's over here somewhere. Gosh, frick. There was zero hesitation for me and for chat skipping dialogue. Well, no one wants to hear it, and it's not important in any way, or we'd remember it. You didn't want to skip it and you watched it like 50 times? I'm sorry, Mecca. I'm sorry. That... I feel bad about that, but also, I'm very tired of Sumeru dialogue. It's okay, you've already watched it like 50 times. That's a good point. If you die, you are my Oh, whoa, what?
Today's the big day. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
All this on YouTube? Wait, what? What about, wait, what do you mean? Oh, all the dialogue's on YouTube if I want to watch it. Yeah, don't worry, I won't. My guy, I can't afford them. I don't have proper health insurance. Oh, that's rough. We're here to talk to Teo and watch her suffer. Yeah. I should achievement hunt for name cards? Why? For what purpose? Still using the newbie red one. I have a couple of name cards. I just don't care. Same with, like, look at her wings. They're the new ones. Like the newbie ones. I really just don't. I don't care.
Basket.
What? No, I did not. I have to go to the entrance.
Ah.
I literally, we did this like 20 minutes ago, where I had to relearn where everything was. Using basic military insurance that only covers bare minimum. That's such a vibe, dude. Yeah, I do not have good insurance either. Sumeru City is confusing. Facts. Absolute facts. That red one's Womp Womp. There's a cool purple one that matches Raiden perfectly. You have piqued my interest. Name card. What do we got? Alright, so we've got that one. We've got Mondstadt. We've got Paimon. I got this one and this one. This one's cooler, but I'm just going to stick to this until we find something like a purple one, probably, because I think the purple one would be good. And I'm leaving the Traveler head, because I like it. Right on the Challenger Series name cards, it's one of those. Oh, I'll go check it
We're the
out.
last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you
You
are.
only just started to understand Sumeru's...
Well,
yeah.
look who
It's the
finally
Electro
decided
Bird
to
thing.
show
This
up.
is the party. Yeah, I know, this is the party.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing
Honestly,
up some work.
Fontaine is too.
I'm very happy
Is
to see you
blood.
here.
So got another Challenger Series. Never mind, too late. Yeah, don't skip this part, it's wholesome. Okay, bet.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of
The
fun
Rain Shogun
things.
glider is peak.
Everything looks quite
Like she
good.
has her own kind of glider and it looks dope.
Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
I love how much Traveler hates Paimon's like infinite stomach thing. The Inazuma Bounty one? Also, every time I type, for some reason, stream pauses, and there's a problem on your site. Really annoying. Oh, that is super annoying. What the heck? Oh, the purple one's really good on catching too. It's the Electro
everyone in
glider.
the Grand Bazaar.
But yeah, Mech, that's super weird.
Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
Kind of ship
And I'm
a little
happy
bit.
to meet everyone that
Although it's a little
participated
weird
in the
because I
great
think she's
plan.
younger than her by a lot. So
Don't mention it.
I don't know if I actually ship it. But my brain like says.
We've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
Yeah, I hope it gets fixed
That's
soon
how
too.
I
That
remember
sucks.
it too.
You gotta max out rep in
It's luck
Inazuma,
that
but be
brought us
sure you wouldn't
together,
mind
and it was
prioritizing
luck that
Inazuma
let us form a
bounties.
team.
That's true.
Then
Inazuma
it
is
took
the
even
best.
More luck for us to
You've
formulate
got
a plan
21
and
pity and
implement it
almost
successfully.
another 10 pull and a
Moreover,
dream. You got
judging from the
this.
results,
Weird
everything
Japan's
worked
rep
out
is
well.
next on your list, and you're slowly 100% rock
Everyone
plays.
gave it their all when it mattered
Holy
most.
crap, Mecca,
was
you are
almost like
a
a
nut job that
performance.
you're doing
We
everything
took
like
the
that.
stage
That's
and put on our
insane.
best. Everyone played their part.
That places'
And thanks to
reputations are
everyone's
even
efforts,
on your list.
The
I could
performance was a
never do.
great success.
Never.
would you
Once I
say
get to
we're
the point
good actors
where I'm doing
too?
stuff like trying to max out reputation, I'm gonna quit the game. Like I can't.
It's
I
such
can't
a
even
blessing that Lesser Lord
imagine it.
Kusanali was able to return to power.
You only
at
need
the
Fontaine
Academia.
Glider now, and you got all of
Yes,
them besides the
Even after
limited
being
ones.
abandoned and
Holy
neglected
crap!
so many times,
You're only trying to get the
she's
compass and the
finally
ocular finders.
Lesser Lord
That makes
Kusanali
sense.
once
Never
seized all
mind.
her
That-
power
I
in a
agree
great
with you now.
disaster, which
You have
resulted
100%
in her losing
representation
all
in
her
Mondstadt,
wisdom
and
and
you in
memories of
Inazuma,
past.
and you're working on Sumeru.
This should be
What the
something
hell?
everybody should remember.
I like exploring.
You're a monster.
You look surprised.
People who enjoy exploring this game
I
are
didn't say
bad.
anything wrong,
That's not
did I?
true.
No,
Really,
everything you
Matt
said
wants
is
this to
correct.
happen since Nuva and Zhao are the only two things he has over you
Something
at this
wrong?
point. Exploring is fun.
What's with that face?
Yeah, whatever.
You
Exploring is
knew all
not
this
fun.
already.
You heard it here first. Tayo's dating a bad person.
Even if those two giants...
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on it. I am dating a bad
Still have to
person.
say it. Those sages really have something.
No, I won't
to offer.
double down on it. She's
500
great. I
years
love
ago,
her. She's
Lesser
wonderful.
Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. What did they do in return?
And half this chat are bad people. Yeah. My roommate's the worst of all of you. He's only been playing for like less than the amount of time I've been playing, and he is 100%ing stuff already. Yeah, and like Wolf can attest, he's absolutely nuts.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a
Yeah, he
more
100%ed
severe
Mondstadt
punishment.
without a treasure compass.
You could simply tell
Not
Lesser
all of
Lord
it, just pieces of
Kusanali
it,
that
but
you
still.
wish to have Azara's
Yeah,
accomplices
yeah, tell me about it,
severely
dude.
punished.
How's use your
I
girlfriend in
respect our
3 words?
deity's decision and won't interfere in any way.
Oh.
While we're on this topic.
All of it? Wait, no, he
accept
did
the
all of
Academy's
Mondstadt?
invitation to
I
become
thought
a
he just did
Grand
the
Sage.
Star Plays.
Are
The
you
Star
trying
Plays.
to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
What the hell?
Not at all. But every person
Yeah,
handling
he's
the
a
selection
crackhead.
process
He
has said
is
that you're the
currently
most
working
suitable
on
candidate to lead
Fontaine.
the academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could
Yeah,
you try
I
to
guess
put it
it's
another way?
it's insane
This is
to
a
me.
good thing. Yet you're
And by the way,
making it
this is the
sound
guy
like I
who's doing it on
overthrew Azar for
PlayStation
my own
5.
personal gain.
Might I point out?
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you
He
had
hasn't
some
done the Sumeru
personal
story
motives
yet and doesn't do
behind
a
it.
lot of battle stuff. Yeah,
I did have
he's
my
just
own motive,
ignoring
but
the
it had nothing to do with being a
the actual
sage.
Archon stories.
If the rules of our nation were
to
suddenly
the
cast
point
by the
that he
wayside,
only did a
then it
leeway so
wouldn't
he
be
could
long
unlock
until chaos
Inazuma and go
ensued.
explore there.
I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt
He's
my
nothing but
life.
exploration. He hasn't
By
finished
that,
the
you
Inazuma
mean your
plot,
life
I don't
working
think.
as the Academia's scribe.
Like, it's insane.
Precisely.
It's like how Laney only does the daily
Is that
stuff,
all?
but it's just exploration.
That's the only
He's
reason why you joined us
anti-Laney,
and came
basically.
up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the person.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed.
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I
You're
must
that,
do.
but without the exploration?
Even
Yeah, pretty
so.
much.
Keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day. Just like I'm doing now.
Aw, that's so sweet. Grumpy.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. He's insane. Alright, let's go talk to Yami Yugi first.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious. Yeah. I don't often come to such places.
I'm also questioning how you got that
But
far.
it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around. There's always next time.
You love
We're
your
friends
nickname for
after all.
Sayano, it's so fitting. It's not a nickname, that's who he is.
This feast
This is
pretty
Yami
good.
Yugi with white hair.
I like
and
it.
no nipples. Arrow 1 through 55 by just doing dailies. Relax on the Sino hate. He's okay.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good. No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia.
You'll do dad jokes
That
every stream.
happiness
Oh
is an
no!
emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms.
That's a
who have
real
driven
threat.
themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Mecha really said, I'm gonna hold this
Oh,
chat
wow.
hostage. With something not even the Twitch mods will, or not mods, but the Twitch bot will get mad at him for.
My lady.
Can't
the
believe
grilled
people still
meat over
prefer
there is
Sino over almost every
delicious.
other electro
Have you
character.
tried it?
No, they don't.
Yes.
What are you
I
talking
also
about?
tried some fruit just now.
I've never seen an
they're
argument
very
for Sino over Raiden
What an
Shogun
amazing
or
place to relax.
Catching or any
No
of
wonder
the
everybody
electro
likes to
characters that are
rest at the
5
Grand
stars,
Bazaar.
come to think of it.
You said it.
Is that true?
Oh,
There's gonna be 5
look
stars
who else
people
is
don't
here.
like.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy
I can't
Lulu
think of
invited
one.
everybody. Oh, now I have
But
the chance to meet
you've
all
seen
the
more than 20
heroes.
players prefer Sino over Raiden. Why? I've never seen that. I've never seen someone
Hey,
go,
less of that
man, you know what I
polite
really
chit-chat,
need for my
more
Hyper
eating
Bloom
and
team?
drinking.
You know what I mean?
The feast
I've
is about
never...
having fun, not
like, man,
stuffy
you know what I could
formalities.
really use on my account? Same with, like, all of the reviews you see from popular streamers and YouTubers.
There you are,
They
Traveler.
never say,
Well,
a Sino's a
how
good
is it?
inclusion for
Are
your
you enjoying
account,
the
you know?
feast today?
So I think those 20
That's
people
good.
you know are
This is
dumb.
the
Like,
first time I've ever invited so many
you remember
exceptional
Hypity came
people
out,
to
but it was
one
mostly
place.
angsting over Beatles.
I wasn't
Yeah,
really
that's
nervous
see.
myself.
If you got those 20 people
Every guest
when he
here
first
is
came out,
quite
before people
extraordinary.
used him a lot, I could
It's
see that.
unbelievable that we've got
Because there's going to be
everyone
that for
together
every new
here.
character. There's probably going to be
Almost
that
like a fairy
for
tale. Make sure
what's
you
the
remember
rock
that
lady's name? She's coming out.
I'll be happy
Yeah,
as
there's
long
probably
as
going to be
you're
that for
enjoying
Chiori,
yourselves.
and then people are going to be like, ah, she's fine. You know what I mean?
I'm honored to have her think of me.
Unless
this
she
way.
is good, of course. Then you
If I
know.
have a chance in the future,
You believe the
I
reason
would
most
really
people pull
like
for
to
him is
invite
because of
her
his
to one
voice
of my
actor.
performances.
He sucks without the
Explain
Enduro
why.
C6. I
But
might agree
I
with you.
just feel elated
His
right now.
his voice
Thank
actor is
you.
very good and popular, and he's a streamer, so a lot of people like him. Fun fact: he's actually the same height as Zhao. He just has that big hat and them shoes. Remove them, and you'll see the truth.
Starting to droop.
Sino short. I've seen it myself. It's true. I
Just
swear.
fall asleep here.
I've seen it, man.
delicious
The
for
monster mash is
you.
real.
Once you put something, of course. Just
I was there. What's this part? What part? Oh? What the... Nahida? Have you trapped us? Or is this Scaramouche?
it's
Oh, it's
me.
Nahida. Cool.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really
This is
haven't
really
had
cute.
any
I like
free
Nahida
time.
a lot.
Although you've already helped me with a lot,
My...
there's still
Nahida didn't
one
hear she
more
stalked
thing I
you.
hope you can help me with.
Oh, what are you gonna help Nahida
Please say
with?
thank you to everyone for me.
Oh.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that
she's so
for
sweet.
me?
The one that can give you the most nightmares of all the Archons.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
She's so sad. She's one of my favorites too.
Let me think about it.
She might be my favorite Archon, actually.
Yes, I have.
A is kind of hard to beat, but I'm not super sure.
You said I should go thank everyone as
Also,
myself,
your
right?
favorite next to the water one.
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being.
Everybody
Please
else.
Don't blame me. The flora also climbs up
That's
to the
impressive,
fence
but
to
a
get
second
closer to
story
the sky.
quest might sway you. Oh yeah? I'll check it out. I know everybody disagrees with me on this, and I know there's a hot take, but I don't like Farina very much. And don't say, oh, you haven't seen her story yet. I've seen a lot of it. Maybe not enough of it to make that judgment call. So yours is Nahida, A, Farina, Zhongli, Venti.
It's me.
I agree with that, but I would put Farina below Zhongli and above Venti.
Hold up, what's going on?
Maybe. I might put
I
Venti
didn't
above Farina,
expect to
I'm
have
not
a
sure.
conversation with the
She can only cook mac and cheese.
Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
I only got mac
No,
and
of
cheese
course
from
not.
the grocery store.
Are you Lesser
I
Lord
may have
Kusanagi?
been inspired.
Oh,
She made it sound so good!
yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham,
It's story time,
Simon,
chat.
Dia,
Sorry.
Paimon, and
Sorry, I'll pay
Temirza.
attention.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person.
Aw.
Thank you so much for rescuing me.
I'll tell the story in a second.
Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
This is
You're
a
an
really sweet
Archon,
moment.
but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Also, Wolf, your take is bad. And Mecha, because you agree with it, it's bad.
Yeah.
You can dislike A. That's fine. That's totally reasonable. She's not for everybody. That's okay. But you can't like Venti more than Zhongli and A.
I know his backstory.
I know enough of Venti's backstory. It's not worth.
Are you awake?
I hate Venti. I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master
That scene was very sweet. I agree. You hate her and you have her, so you have a bit of reason
Since
to
you're
talk.
awake
Wait,
now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
you hate A? And
She
why?
should be in the academia right
Venti's
about
an
now.
onion. His
If you have
bard
any
persona and his
questions,
Archon
now's
persona
your
are very
chance to
different. Look, I know. But his Archon persona is mid as well, in my opinion. Saritsa, relax. We don't even know anything about Saritsa yet. We just know what people have said about her. Also, we only know the lore about him when he gained his bard form. It's tough competition. Zhongli and A are kind of interchangeable in your head. That's a fair take. You like the wind one because he's a troll. That's a reasonable reason to like him, I guess. Venti's Archon lore is still not done. What? Still? Wasn't he the first one? He only has one story quest.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
That's kind of
What a
surprising.
fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
It's a weird analogy.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far
When
as I
Norman
know,
Report comes out,
that nation operates
hope
in a
that
judicial
changes.
system.
Does
Oh,
their
the second
Archon
story, okay.
personally judge people?
No, there's a chief justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra
This stuff is pretty
Archon,
good to talk
Fussalor,
to.
won't
She's the
preside
god of
over
wisdom after all.
individual
Okay.
trials. However, even then, Fussalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just, as Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
Alright guys, we're going to Fontaine. Hey Matt.
Say she's got,
I don't need to say anything else, but I'll check on the Balladeer, I
he's
guess.
still in a coma.
Oh?
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
What does that mean?
I know you have many misgivings about
Where do you
him,
hide feathers?
but as
What
someone
does that
who has
mean?
become a god, he has retained a number of very useful
You think Fontaine is the best story fight?
Don't worry.
Oh, best story
I'll
fight
keep
be?
an eye on
Okay.
him and make sure he doesn't
It's not
do
time for
anything.
Fontaine. No, please.
There are still some mysteries left in him.
I want to
Some things
leave
may be very
Sumeru now.
But he is still yet
Two
to
more
his future will be
two?
determined by fate. Are you sure? About your brother.
Oh.
While you were resting at
New
the
view
garden,
coming.
I took some time
Oh,
to
yeah, that's
perform
right.
an
Oh,
Irminsul
no,
search for
please.
information on your brother.
Yeah. Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat?
This one's
So there
a
shouldn't
what
be
quest? A
anything on
Dan
her
quest?
or her brother.
Wait, what?
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does
Lainey,
not
why
have
would you
any
say that, Big Lord?
information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
Oh, yeah.
What? There's
It's
only
lore
one
time, chat.
possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
Interesting.
Nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly
You
appeared
think
in
you broke
Conria.
Madigan?
After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on
Matt
him
is Matt
suddenly
functioning.
become fuzzy.
What do you mean, Fuzzy?
Yes, I do
Did
get
something
it.
happen
It's
to him?
super good.
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
It's gonna take me 2 to 4 screams to get to Fontaine.
I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
So done with Sumeru.
Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler? And her brother isn't even one of
You
them?
have a theory, but it's
That's
spoilers?
right.
Okay.
My current hypothesis
I'll listen.
is that
I don't
the
care
first
about
Descender
spoilers.
was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
But Wolf hates when I get them, so.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It
Who's
could
Carrie
take me
Bird?
some time.
Or Carrie Bird? I don't know how you would say that.
Paimon's head's about to
I will
burst
not
from
get
all
spoiled.
this
Oh,
crazy
great.
new information.
No spoilers for me.
And
Gosh.
yet,
2 to
even
4 since you
knowing
go
all
back and
this,
forth between Nuzlocke and normal.
I'm sure you
fair
must
enough.
still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say,
How dare you guys keep
I truly
information from
regret
me?
that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are
Matt,
many
you good?
questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them, and soon you'll also begin your
glitching.
journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
You really want to say info about the
I'm
Gnosis?
very
Oh,
interested
jeez.
in your future.
I would like you
It's a
to, but
journey
no
that
one
can't
else
be
wants you
observed
to.
or recorded, but if fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
Matt's
The
getting
pleasure is all
attacked.
mine. I can't thank you enough.
Oh,
Alright,
good.
That's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes. And
Wow, when
maybe
it comes to
I'll appear
puns,
in your
I'm no
dreams.
match for you. No match. Alright, it's official. M4 has ruined the stream for the rest of chat. Oh! Sino took over M4's soul. You will wait. Oh gosh. Anyways, okay, what's the next thing on the list to do quest-wise? Destined encounter. Alright. We'll go do that. You're gonna lecture me, what can I say? Nuvalet will say info about the Gnosis. Okay. So here's a question for you guys. Should I do this quest right here and just keep doing Sumeru story stuff with you guys? This part is definition of a drug trip? Oh, jeez. You may hate Sino at the end of the day, but he's funny. Change your mind. Should I do this quest and continue with Sumeru nonsense? Or for the last little chunk, should we do something else like, what's it called? A story quest or something. If not, no worries. Also, we're going to meet an old friend, an old friend. What? What? Continue, these parts are too good. Oh, yeah? Alright. This. Wait, what the hell are you guys talking about? What is going on? When you... Mac jogged your memory?
Huh?
I'm so confused.
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to...
Who's asking? Do you need something?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing
Blaze
address
is
I've ever
inherited
seen.
mixed grammar.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
You don't get it? It's because your typos, bud.
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking
Any
fairy.
prediction for who the letter's from? My sibling?
So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
right?
is it...
And if I failed
No,
to deliver
Tepe's
the
dead,
letter,
isn't
I'd have
he?
been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
I don't know.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
It's been a while. Have you been? I've heard that you two are traveling to Sumeru. I happen to be bored on most unofficial business. Lately, you've been stopping by a tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. It flex on my side, and this letter successfully reaches you. Come to me, and we can catch up on old times. Oh, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here.
You were not about to say Tepe, no way. I was, but because you said old friend, and I was like, is he not dead, and is he just super old? Because that would be funny.
You're right. It's always nice to see old friends.
Wait,
The letter
Dane's
says that he
quest?
hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon.
Wait, what? This is a Dane quest? Guys, I'm so lost. Nobody's making any dang sense. Yes, I am. It is a Dane quest? Alright, bet. I'll do a Dane's Lift quest. We may not have time. We may have to cut early. It's time for big lore? Alright. We might have to pick up later then. No one's making any Dane sense. I know everybody else hates those jokes, but I'm here for them, dude. Yo, did my bot just get mad at you for emoticons?
I'll have
before?
something I haven't tried yet, boss.
What the heck?
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya's a
You're
weirdo.
here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting
The
to see
bot
my good
muted
friends.
you. That's ridiculous.
Wait a second.
Too many emoticons, man. I've been putting forth so much effort to fix the stupid bot rig spot, and I'm so
Not at
lost.
all.
Like it's not.
The acting grand
It won't
master
let me adjust a
positively
lot.
Terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Expert on alcoholic beverages would be the funniest epitaph
So
for
far,
Kaya.
so good.
Kaya,
I'm
alcoholic.
already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
We're gonna get some knowledge, but I believe Chad has already spoiled it.
Winery and Master D-Luke are
Chad
gonna make
spoiled
a
the
ton
knowledge
of
already?
from this one too, huh?
Kaya's daddy with a lot of work.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very nice.
Is Kaya related to Dainsleif in some way?
What makes you say that?
An important part of Kaya, very important.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just
no,
came
but
here
I'm
on the
close.
sly once, when I was very young.
And? Duke?
Do I have to?
I think Finch told me
When
this
I said
already,
we could talk
actually.
about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right,
Stop guessing
since
this
you're
isn't
so
right.
interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long
All right,
before the
Mecca, I
merchant
will.
delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear.
But
It was a
Conrya
short-lived
exploded.
adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conrya was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Hey.
My life had less and less to do with Conrya as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive.
Is Kaya 500?
As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my
There's a door
surname,
to it? To Conrya?
Alberich, is probably the only link to Conrya that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Jump scare.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Now kiss.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Ayo, what?
Huh?
Yes, no kiss. Yeah.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
There we go, Lord
Oh
Bob.
my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Now I can start yapping all I
Perhaps
want,
what you
but
told me
alright.
just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
They look nothing alike.
Very clever.
But Kaya's not
Forgive me
500.
for being direct.
How?
But I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to
I'm
the
so
past,
confused about this.
then keep it that way.
The star in their eyes is the mark of Conrians.
You're not involved with the Abyss Order in
That's
any
interesting.
way, are you?
Let me look.
Hey, hold on now.
Give me a closer look
This
at your eyes,
conversation has
Kaya.
taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike
There's
you
no
as the
star
type
in
who would
his
be
eye.
bound by that kind of thing?
You're saying time bubble
Relax.
theory, but time is
I'll
generally
be
weird
just
to
as
live
delighted to
yeah.
hunt down the... Either way,
That sounds
looks
like
like
an
we're out of
excuse
time. I've got a
for
spice
bad
merchant to
writing.
meet in a minute.
Fatui number
so
one
I'll
has
leave
the same
three
eyes.
of you to carry on the conversation
Really?
without
Is
me.
That's Capitano, right?
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
Except
See you
Nouvelette
around.
is a special case. Wait,
Dainsleif,
Nouvelette has star
no need to
eyes, but
listen
isn't
in
from
the
Conrian?
sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
It's the one with the half mask thing. That person, Fatui person. I have no idea who you're
Don't
talking
really
about, but
trust
okay.
him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Interesting.
Oh, so if he was the
This lore
founder,
makes zero
he'd
sense.
be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate.
Capitano is
remember
the
that
number one harbinger? Oh.
Yeah, the Abyss
So wait,
Order's
which
evil
one has star
plan.
eyes?
We learned to...
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something.
Fear is higher than
Your
him
brother.
and isn't included in the list.
He mentioned the Loom
Oh,
of Fate back when we
interesting.
traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then.
So there's one for dragons
Correct.
and the other place. I don't know how
At that
to type for
time, they must
Conria.
have been
Okay.
introduced in one way or
Piero
another to
has the
this
star eyes.
concept.
Interesting.
If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years.
No. Now is not the time.
Let's go do this thing. No.
No, it's just I'm still waiting for my drink.
Look at her face. I love Dainsleif. That's hysterical. Fish person is a dragon person. Fish person. At least a descent. Who the frick is fish per? Oh wait. Kokomi, right? You're referring to Kokomi? Is she fish lady to you? Is that who you're talking about?
The world
Lumine has such a better
constant over the
deadpan than
centuries.
Aether. Yeah, for real.
But human life is like
yes,
the
that's
dew
fish
at
person.
dawn,
Okay, cool.
or
I
a
swear,
bubble rising from
interpreting
water.
your messages sometimes, dog.
Transitory.
Kokomi is theoretically a dragon descendant. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Do we have enough for 10 pull? Nope. Not even close. But check this out. I have almost 100 wishes. That's exciting. Autocorrect doesn't like names. Fair enough. Cock me? Yeah, great. I hate that I said that out loud. Anyway, that's... and on that note, that's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You guys are the best. Tomorrow we're going to do some Nuzlocke stuff. We're going to finish up the game pretty soon for Nuzlocke, I think. The stream felt kind of short. Yeah, I'm ending about...
Inactivity
like
serves no purpose whatsoever.
10 minutes shorter than usual. I've just got some stuff to do before I get ready for bed. But I think it felt short because we're talking the whole time. We're having a good time. You have over 100 wishes, my guy? Hell yeah, I do. Well, it's because let me look. It's because I don't want these characters or these characters. I don't want the rock girl or the rock boy that are coming out. And I really want both Nuvolette and Kazuha. And if at all possible, C1 Nuvolette. That one Stream with Sand Lantern, right? That one just felt a bit crazy. Yeah. When the time comes, we'll have mini gambles. Yeah, exactly. Whenever Nuvolette and Kazuha come out, we're going to basically gamble for a whole stream. Until we get both of them. And the worst part is the Leeway Chronicle banner is going to come out soon. And there's a couple of people I need from Leeway. Like Shinha and maybe Ganyu if I like her playstyle. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining me on chat today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to do some Nuzlocke and have a good time. You're like 80 pity on the standard banner, and you want to cry if you don't get her. You got this, dude. You're going to get the one you want. You're going to get catching. You got this. Anyways, as always, have a great night. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Alone and unchanging.